Hello my friends, welcome to Docinnet channel. Follow today's video. Today's video is about the infrastructure as a code topology. Okay, let's go. In a cloud infrastructure as a code is divided into several typologies. Number 1, deploying and provisioning the infrastructure. Number 2, server configuration and templating. Number 3, containerization. Number 4, configuration and deployment in Kubernetes. Okay, let's deep dive into each topology. Deploying and provisioning the infrastructure. Provisioning is the act of instantiating the resources that make up the infrastructure. They can be of the platform as a service and serverless resource types such as a web app, Azure function, or event hub, but also the entire network part that is managed such as VNet, subnets, routing table, or Azure firewall. For virtual machine resources, the provisioning steps only creates or updates the VM cloud resource, but not its content. There are different provisioning tools we can use for this, such as Terraform, the ARM template, AWS Cloud Training, the Azure CLI, Azure PowerShell, and also Google Cloud Deployment Manager. Server configuration. This step concerns configuration virtual machines, such as the hardening, directories, disk mounting, network configuration, and middleware installation. There are different configuration tools such as Ansible, PowerShell DSC, Chef, Puppet, and Salt Stack to optimize server provisioning and configuration times. It's also possible to create and use server models, also called images, that contain all of the configuration of the servers. While provisioning the server, we will indicate the template to use. So in a few minutes, we will have a server that's being configured and it's ready to be used. There are also many infrastructure as a code tools for creating server templates, such as Aminate and HashiCorp Packer. Immutable infrastructure with containers. Containerization consists of deploying applications in containers in a state of deploying them in VMs. Today, it's very clear that the container technology to be used in Docker and that a Docker image is configured with the code in a Docker file. This file contains the declaration of the base image which represents the operating system to be used. Additional middleware to be installed on the image, only the files and binaries necessary for the application and the network configuration of the ports. Unlike VMs, containers are said to be immutable. The configuration of a container cannot be modified during execution. Configuration and deployment in Kubernetes. Kubernetes is a container orchestrator. It's the technology that most embodies infrastructure as a code because of the way it deploys containers, the network architecture and volume management, as well as how it protects sensitive information, and all of which are described in the YAML specification files. Note: infrastructure as a code, like software development, requires that we implement practices and processes that allow the infrastructure code to evolve and maintain. Among these practices are those of software development as follows. Number 1. Have a good principles of nomenclature. Number 2. Do not overload the code with unnecessary comments. Number 3. Use small functions. Number 4. Implement error handling. However, there are more specific practices that I think deserve more attention. Everything must be automated in the code. The code must be in a source control manager. The infrastructure code must be with the application code, separation of roles and directories, integration into a CI/CD process. The code must be idempotent to be used as documentation. The code must be modular, having a development environment. The evolution of DevOps culture. With time and experience that's been gained by using the DevOps culture, we can observe an evolution of the practices as well as the teams that integrate with this movement. This is, for example, the case of the GitOps practice, which is starting to emerge more and more in companies. The GitOps workflow, which is commonly applied to Kubernetes, consists of using Git as the only source of trust. That is, repository contains the code of the infrastructure estate as well as the code of the application to be deployed. A control will oversee retrieval of the Git source during a code commit, execution the test, and redeploying the application. Okay, today's video is finished here. Please send our videos to your friends and be sure to like and subscribe.